Hi, this is Tim with RCNewb.com. Real quick update on the RR10 Bomber from Axial. So we've done the unboxing video. I just earlier today took this thing out for its first outdoor trip. And just moments ago got done driving it around the basement a little bit. I have got a huge grin on my face. I'm shocked at how much I like this vehicle. I didn't think I was going to... I love it. I'll be honest with you. I didn't think I was going to love this thing right off the bat. I absolutely love this machine. I'm a little worried now that my SCX10 might not get as much driving time, but this thing, it hits all the right notes for me for what I want it to do with this. I want this just to be a machine that I can throw a battery in and go drive and bash it and run it hard and hit some jumps and do crawling. And it's doing everything that I'm asking it to do so far. So a few quick updates on this. I've had this thing torn apart a few different times, and the reason I've had it torn apart is I switched the jumper on the ESC from LiPo to nickel metal hydride because that's what I run. It's what I know. Hopefully later this year I can get into LiPo. I think this thing would definitely benefit from that, but for now I'm running nickel metal hydride. One drawback, and really the only drawback that I've seen so far for this vehicle, is getting to the electronics takes a little bit of work. Now, I'll be honest, I did not read the instruction manual when I first tried to get to the electronics on this vehicle, and there's a couple different ways that you can go about doing this. I think the first route I took was to take or loosen up this top cage portion in the interior. There's actually an easy way to do that, and I'm just going to point out what screws you're going to need to loosen up to achieve that. There are screws down here, so that one, so the three on the side. You're also going to need to loosen up your shocks and disconnect the shocks on the upper mounts, and then you're still not done. There are two bolts down here on this U-shaped bracket. Once you do that, the whole body cage comes off and you have open access to the electronics, to the ESC, to the receiver box, to everything. So it's not, it doesn't take a lot of time. Again, like I said, there's a couple different ways you could do it. I was able to get the top interior pried up a little bit. You're gonna end up popping a lot of stuff off and moving a lot of things around if you go that route. So in the manual, if you do read the manuals, you already know this. If you don't read the manuals like me, again, it's 3 screws on the side, here, here, and here. You're gonna unbolt or take out the set screws for the shocks on the top mounts, and then these two down at the bottom. And once you do that, whole thing comes off perfectly and gives you ample access to the electronics area. If you run LiPos, this machine, like I said, I think definitely will benefit from that. The 35-turn stock motor, it works great for crawling, and it's a dog when you're trying to go fast. I may end up tossing a 20-turn motor in this at some point in time, but for now, we had it out in the snow. It handled the snow beautifully. There was some stuff it had a little tougher time with, but generally everything that I threw at it, it was able to conquer and take care of. I love this vehicle. It's a really, really fun vehicle. I've been chatting with a friend on Facebook about this thing, and I had kind of picked his brain a little bit and said I was going between this and a Wraith, and he said to go with the Bomber, and he's got a Wraith. So that's the way I went with it. Honestly, I think if I went either way, I would have been happy, but there's just something about the look of this vehicle that I really like. And Axial yesterday just came out with clear body panels for this vehicle, as well as tires, an interior, a clear interior, new tires, wheels. So if you want to customize this and you have one of these and you don't like the standard decals, and you don't want to put an overlay on it or spray over this, you can pop these off and put your own custom painted panels on that. And there are other aftermarket options as well. So my little update ended up going a little bit longer than I had anticipated, but that's a quick update on the Axial RR10 Bomber. From my standpoint, I love this machine so much, and I can't wait to get out and throw it around in the snow a little bit more. So let me know what you think. If you have one of these, let me know what you think. Are you liking it as much as I am? What batteries are you running in it? What tweaks are you making to it to make it handle and perform the way that you want it to? If you like this video, please do go ahead and like it and subscribe to the RCNewb YouTube channel if you haven't already done that. And be sure to check out all of our other videos. We've got a couple other videos on this machine as well as a few others. My SCX10. I've got a couple other rig reviews planned for the new year, and just a lot of fun stuff in the works. So again, I thank you all for watching, and we will catch you next time.